All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Kiltz and Ali are here live today, and I did post the live stream in here, and we didn't have a free link, but that's just another day in paradise, right, Ali?
Wow. Yeah, I thought we would have one.
Is good.
We're doing this one, so
we didn't know. Well, I'm not here, right, Alia?
No, you're not. You're on vacation for 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. Oh, yeah, we're working on it, right? I've been telling Mitch and everyone and Alia, maybe Kiltz is going to take a sabbatical. So I'm working on it. Again, we put the link in this, and we got Amanda here. We got FL Girl. How you guys doing? George. All right. Good morning. I'm checking on my flights. I think we're good to get me there at I don't know.
8 o'clock on next Thursday.
Yeah, next Thursday morning. And George, I think, oh my God, Angela's going to be there. Was it great?
Angela Mullins is also going to be there.
Oh, yes. Yeah. We got a really great team. What if we're going to get Papa there? Well, you did that.
Yeah, I just did that.
Yeah, I don't know. Mitch is in the house. We need some sound effects. Woo!
Right.
Hey, good morning. How are you? I'm setting myself up.
All right.
Well, thank you. Well, I don't have the sound effects out here. I got me out in the dark and my cell phone.
Well, we're setting you up because we didn't do any preparation this morning. I'm flying to Buffalo today, to Rochester, and then tomorrow morning I'm flying to Madison, Wisconsin, and then going to the Great Healing Humanity global premiere.
There you go.
Here, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So you're going to Rochester Buffalo today?
Yeah, I got to go Buffalo, Rochester today. I'm taking the Cirrus, and I got Kirk is my new pilot. Although Kiltz can fly alone, it's like, okay, like I can take a co-pilot, can't I?
You can, if you'd like.
Well, I mean, Mitch knows how nice it is sometimes just get up there and
oh yeah. I'm going to turn myself sideways here. There we go.
Well, you are going sideways. I already know that.
I know. All right. It's kind of dark out here. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Another great day in paradise. All right. I woke up the other day with basically, I couldn't, my back, it was like it said, okay, you can't move. So I got, I got to get my stretcher, right, Mitch? It's an upside down stretcher. Stretch that back out.
Did you get that picture that I sent you yesterday?
I did.
They do sell similar things now on Amazon. But boy, it works. I've been using that thing for 40 years, like I told you yesterday. I have 2 compressed discs in my spine, and it's kept me out of the hospital, that thing. I do it a couple times, 3-4 times a week, and it's like an inversion table.
Yep.
Except you don't hang by your feet. This one is much easier. You just put your legs behind those pads, and it just rolls you upside down.
Oh, it was good. It was good. I'll be there in a couple of weeks to get some workout there.
Yeah, we'll try it out.
We got, let's see, Manda's here. Good morning. Kiltz and Alia, FL Girl, Melbourne, Florida. Gee, we got our Melbourne connection here.
Hi.
Yeah.
All right, DJ Magic, how you doing?
I don't know if you can hear us. Can you hear us?
Matt,
Yes,
how
I
you
can.
doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Matt, where are you at in this world?
You may still be watching it on the
Oh,
YouTube window.
I
Right.
just closed the YouTube window.
It gets delayed. Awesome. Awesome. Where are you at in this world, Matt?
DC metro area.
Oh, yeah. And how long you been in this crazy carnivore world?
Over 2 years.
And how's it going?
So far, so good. Can't see going back.
Yeah. What type of things did you lose on the way?
Type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea. My snoring is better. It's not as bad, not as loud as it used to be. Low blood pressure's gone, or low blood flow. High blood pressure is better, not back to normal yet.
And Matt's done the Kiltz Health Coaching Certification course.
Yes.
How's that been?
Good. I enjoyed it.
You know, it's important that we're all sharing. We got Lewis is having a hard time coming in, I think.
Yeah,
Must have some internet issues. And what are people around you thinking about your craziness, Matt?
Yeah, they definitely think I'm crazy. Trying to convince my parents that, to help their dementia and Alzheimer's, to at least get off the seed oils.
Yeah.
I cut up some dry aged ribeye last night, raw. Just cut it up, put some salt on it. It was like candy. It was so good. It was actually about 3 weeks dry aged in my refrigerator on a rack, a little bit of salt, and I've got some friends coming over tonight. I'm going to share some of that and see how they do on that. So it's kind of craziness in so many ways, and my really big challenge is about glucose as energy and the scientism of the world, and I think most of it's so wrong. But even my good friend Perplexity is perplexed by me. Kelly, how you doing?
Hi, I just woke up. I had to come in. I didn't get to bed till about 11, a little after 11 o'clock last night. Normally I'm in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock, but I had a water leak that ended up taking over an hour just trying to get it to stop.
Oh, water leaks they happen to me all the time. They just, instead of either a flood or every time, like my house is always something. Too many water pipes.
Well, on this case, usually the maintenance, I call it the maintenance monster, and it woke up for a little bit. We had rain where we had water went into apartments, and then a couple of weeks ago we had a drain clean, and they had to replace it because it was busted. Fun.
So everything over time degrades.
Except you and me. We
get younger and younger.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Kelly, what is your young age?
I'll be 48 in July.
And how about you, Matt?
I will be 52 next week.
It's young guys, right?
Well, every once in a while, you got to invite the children over.
Yeah, we do. But we are, we're seeing younger and younger join the community, which is really great. Let's see if we can get old man Lewis. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go.
Hey. I had to restart my computer, so nothing was loading.
Hi, Lewis.
So weird. Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry.
Well, what are the things that you've healed, Lewis, on your carnivore journey?
Oh, just throw me right in. Well, let's see. So one thing I experienced that I don't really talk about is in 2022, one morning I woke up with terrible pain down my arm, like the worst pain, and not even like the worst pain, just like constant pain. And it turns out that I had two problems with two discs in my neck that was pinching on the nerve and just causing terrible pain. It was at the end of 2022, and it was terrible. Like I couldn't sleep, I couldn't get comfortable. I mean, if you've ever had problems with your neck that's caused that pain, it's really hard to live with that. So went to you as soon as you go to orthopedic, what does an orthopedic surgeon want to do? They want to do
Cut
surgery,
it out.
right?
Inject you. Surgery, right.
Right. So I went to an orthopedic surgeon, got an MRI, they saw the problem, and uh, you know, you know, they already were talking about surgery and stuff like that. So I did get one injection into the disc area that was, I guess, inflamed or whatever. And that did help. And then I started my proper human diet in in March of 2023, and I will say that I also started going to the chiropractor, which I really enjoy. I was going 3 times a week. I'm now down to only once a week. And if that day I'm busy and I cancel, it's not the end of the world if I miss a week. But I've never had a problem again with that pinch, those bulging discs in my neck. And I'm sure they're still there, but it really shows that this is all about inflammation. And when you let your body just release all that extra fluid and inflammation, that your body wants to get into to be in a healthy state. So that's one thing that I think has helped. Yeah. And no surgery.
Yeah, and I did. I had a herniated disc about 20 years ago, and I was. Oh, that's when I began to transition into paleo, and once I got to keto carnivore, my kidney stones stopped, my bowel bleeding and bladder bleeding stopped, and it's been the best on carnivore now. Although once in a while I might have a few French fries, but I got to minimize those. And I am back on coffee. And I think coffee has a little bit of an antigenic effect over the last, few months, 6 months that I've been back on it. I keep on, I drive cars, fly airplanes, and live with another human being. Those are dangerous things. I don't know how to completely eliminate my risk of injury or death.
Sometimes we have to take the risk.
I'm off coffee myself. My last cup was on the 31st of May, so I'm a few days of no coffee.
Wow. Well, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking hot water with just some unflavored electrolytes in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that works. I did some herbal teas a little bit, but mostly it was just warm water. Sometimes I put a squeeze of lemon, but mostly it was just back to warm water or water. I mean,
the hot water, it's just like the routine, and it's still a little chilly in the morning. So it's nice, to have that.
I think that must be Lewis's backyard birds.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah.
No, it's. I mean, we can't mute the birds.
Well, maybe I can.
Where do they go in the wintertime?
Did I get rid of the birds?
Where do they go in the wintertime?
They're still here.
But you don't hear them in the wintertime.
Well, I'm not sitting outside in the wintertime.
Right on, but they're mostly not here. Do they do sort of a little bit of a hibernation, or do they fly a little bit south?
I mean, some might go a little bit south.
I need some bird experts. We know some go, geese and things like that, butterflies. But I don't know. It's just interesting. How much fat do they store in order to survive or migrate? I don't know.
I'll ask the next one that flies by.
Yeah, ultimately, That's why I'm having such a tough time with my good friend Perplexity. You know, this thing about glucose as your primary energy source and fat is backup.
Sounds kind of backwards to me.
Mhm.
Well, it's like way backwards. But I mean, it's how good is our science? I mean, we get all these scientific explanations of things, yet it doesn't. I mean, everything gets more complicated, more costly in healthcare. Another drug, another dissection, another doctor. And no one's talking about post-translational modification.
No, and I think we need it. I think that that's a terrible thing, and we need to put up billboards in every city that say, "What is post-translational modification, and do I need it?"
A campaign to support glycosylation and
Absolutely, the big word of the day.
you know,
See, a contest. Whoever can come up with the biggest word of the day is the winner.
oh, it's all about big words,
It is.
right? You know, we're looking for complicated science in answering these questions. It's kind of like, how long does it take to tell someone why carnivore works?
How old are they? You know, I was going to ask you. I wanted to bring up. Ask the question. Do you find that once somebody gets past a certain age, they're so set in their ways, like your parents or your grandparents, that it's like pulling teeth to get them to even listen and open their minds? So is it futile for us to try to help people that we like and love if they're like 75, 80 years old? Or does the best thing you can do for them is just try to make them as happy as you can?
We become a petrified forest. We become rocks. Try to negotiate anything with a rock.
It's not happening.
It ain't happening. Kelly.
I was just gonna make a joke. I remember back in the 90s, they had the Chevrolet commercial said "like a rock," and they used what is that? Bob Seger's song "Like a Rock."
It ain't changing, right?
Yeah.
Well, we've gotten brainwashed longer. You know, we've been around longer. We've heard that stupid message all our lives about the healthy fruits and vegetables and the healthy whole grains and the healthy this and the evil red meat. And that's what happens. The more you're brainwashed, the more you believe it's true, and the harder it is to actually wake up one day and say, "Holy cow, was I wrong all my life?" Now, Kiltz, you and I, and most people our age that have accepted carnivore, didn't just do it. We've been trying to find it all our lives. There's a big difference. You know, I've been since 1972 or 3 low carb and Atkins and tried everything. So but to find somebody that has been just so bombarded with this message for 50 years, I know I've tried and I haven't been successful, not in one case. And I live in a community full of people. Can't change anybody's mind. They say that's like a great idea. They last 2 days, and then I find them at the pool with a beer and Doritos in their hands. Anybody want to comment on that?
No comment.
Well,
I see that at the pool at work.
Yeah, it's
Well,
hard.
the word healthy fruits and vegetables has been ingrained in us. And have you ever heard, and we know the word healthy fat usually means an avocado.
Absolutely.
And healthy beef, the word health never goes in front of that.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Maybe we should start saying it. Healthy meat. Healthy meat. The ribeye.
Well, if
Healthy-
you say healthy meat to the average person, they're going to think turkey breast without the skin.
Oh gosh.
I mean, we went around and we basically killed them all, corralled them all, and maybe our biggest thing is fat phobia. And I always say that obesity causes no disease, zero. You can be 600 pounds, and in 2 weeks on carnivore, you can be healthier than you've ever known.
Yeah, absolutely. And pain-free too. The beautiful part is that's why my back doesn't hurt like it did every day of my life before I actually gave up the plans. And my knees stopped hurting. And my kidney stones went away. You know, we all have the stories. And you get enough of those stories, that evidence beats out any randomized, placebo-based controlled study that anybody can conceive of. It's obvious. Just open your eyes. You know the old song. Remember that country song? Don't believe your lying eyes. That's what they keep telling us. I don't care if your doctor tells you. I don't care if you're feeling good and you're healthy and your blood pressure is normal and you stop needing insulin and everything. That can't possibly be true. Stop believing your lying eyes and take these drugs. And people say, "Oh, okay, doc, because you got the white coat on." I'm going to start my own deal. I'm going to start putting healthy in front of cigars every time I talk about cigars. I'm going to start with using the word healthy in front of a cup of coffee. I'm going to start using it in front of a ribeye steak.
I trademarked the word healthy. So go at it.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You put that. Would you have your lawyers contact my lawyers, and would you put that in writing, please?
But that is it. Papa, how you doing, Peter?
Hey, what's going on?
Another beautiful day in paradise. What's your mission today?
My mission is to tell everybody how healthy I am now.
And you've been carnivore how long?
About 3.5 years. It was February 1st, 2023. Reversed diabetes, high blood pressure. Used to be on 3 high blood pressure medicines. I had fatty liver. I had migraines, gout, chronic arthritis in my knees so bad I could barely walk. Lost 120 pounds. Had depression, anxiety, PhD. It's all in remission. IBS. I could go on and on. Migraines. It's all gone.
Are we all unique and different, or are we just another lion?
We're all lions and lionesses.
That's it.
But we can be unique and different lions.
Yeah, we are, because someone labeled us unique and different, but they study rats and mice. They don't have infinite different rats and mice. Well, this is this type and you're this type, right? Well, individualized unique medical care is a way it's another healthy word, right?
Yeah, the dirtiest word in the English language, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm discovering lately concept is what they call managed care.
Or balanced diet.
Whoa, a black cat just strolled by outside my window. Is Milton missing?
Where's Milton?
Watch, be careful. You're going to have a Milton 2.0.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. I mean, the cat was just kind of sauntering by. That's one of my neighbor's cats. Yeah, I've seen that before.
This is their time.
Matt has been 2 years carnivore, 15 months strict lion carnivore, healed eating disorder, RA, fibromyalgia, depression, anxiety, PTSD. She lost 106 pounds and still healing, and fixed my cholesterol. I mean, is there a good cholesterol and a bad cholesterol? Do those things exist?
That's a joke.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
On what you eat. If you eat the standard diet, you're going to have bad cholesterol. If you eat a healthy carnivore diet or meat-centric diet, you're going to have good cholesterol.
Kelly, you and I we all do the same thing. We have heard that phrase, good and bad cholesterol, so many times. It is an impossibility. there cannot be such a thing as bad cholesterol or good cholesterol because cholesterol is cholesterol. There are dangerous lipoproteins, maybe, that are damaged, but cholesterol is cholesterol. They've got us. It's a terrible misconception. I harp on it all the time. I yell at people. What's the difference between good iron and bad iron? Iron is iron, good water and bad water.
Well, let's talk fat now. That somehow visceral fat is bad and subcutaneous fat is okay.
Well, there are people and doctors too, and you and I know who we're talking about, that would argue that one with you to the grave.
Sean,
Visceral fat excretes cytokines, which cause this and that other, so who knows? How do they know that? Do they crawl in there and watch? What?
Well, are we fat phobic in science and health and wellness and this world in general?
yes.
You think?
And so if you're skinny in a famine, you're fertilizer fast.
True.
But if you're fat, you're more likely to reproduce and survive.
I'm in big trouble.
What the world is made on, you've got these diseases, you need this drug. If you eat healthy fruits and vegetables, right? Word healthy, which is basically we're all enslaved, we're all domesticated, we're all managed. This is a managed world. We're only allowed to continue on this platform because we haven't completely caused chaos in the world yet.
Yeah. Well, we're getting close. We're giving it our best shot, that's for sure.
We are.
Hi, Rick. How you doing, Rick?
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. I'm like Rick here. I like Rick because he's not afraid to go against the conventional wisdom, which is another dirty word. Rick thinks that and started carnivore because he was trying to get a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
I smoke cigars because I'm trying to kill myself. I'm trying to kill myself with you. It's just not killing me. I've been doing it for 55 years now. Longer than you've been in carnivore, Rick. Longer than you've been on the earth almost. And I still can't kill myself with these cigars. But yet everybody who sees me says, "Oh, why are you doing that? You're killing yourself." And I should adopt your phrase, Rick. I say, well, that's what I'm trying to do, but somehow it doesn't seem to work.
It killed George Burns.
Yeah, at 100. Killed my grandfather at 102. I keep telling you, these cigars are deadly. They killed my grandfather at 102.
And my grandmother at 104. She smoked Pall Malls and drank Manhattans. It is. So now, what animal eats protein? Does protein exist in isolation?
No.
None. Right? And ultimately, our science of now we're selling protein injections, peptides, right? Like
they're putting protein in Reese's peanut butter cups now.
I don't know. I was at the airport yesterday, and they have a ton of energy bars and protein bars, and they're $5, $6 for a little bar.
Well, that's how the food companies, don't they always look at the keto snacks? Same deal. And a buzzword seems like it's going to be popular, and all of a sudden, it's on everything. It's a marketing thing. Remember when low fat was first a thing and Snackwell's cookies came out? How long did it take Nabisco to jump on that bandwagon?
Remember the Cookie Man commercials with the ladies?
How about Atkins bars?
Oh yeah.
That was
I need to come out with carnivore water.
Carnivore water.
Carnivore water.
They don't have anything labeled carnivore that is not even animal based yet.
Carnivore
carbonated
keto water. Keto water.
Carbonated water.
They even say now that the food companies are trying to make food to overcome the effects of Ozempic and tirzepatide.
I saw
trying
a
to-
commercial. I saw a commercial for these gummies that you take with your GLPs. I forget what it was for, but it was a gummy.
Yeah, because you can't eat. You probably need a vitamin or something.
Oh no, you know what it
Protein.
was? It was a fiber gummy, so that it helps you move your stomach contents.
Mhm.
Oh, that's great. That's
It
ironic as hell, Peter. I mean, think about that.
No, and that's
Very
how
funny,
they're
Dr.
marketing
Kiltz.
it, Mitch. That they directly say that you take these with your GLP. Like it's
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
isn't that modern medicine that we practice today? Half the drugs that they give patients are to counteract the side effects of the other drugs.
Yeah.
Yep. The marketing
Meanwhile-
on GLP-1s is big.
Meanwhile, who is the one person here who has never been on a prescription medication his entire life?
I don't know,
you had
Rick.
that
Who is that?
expired- You had that
Oh,
expired.
it's you.
You had
I
that
have-
expired bottle.
Well, that's true. That was the cough medicine I never took when I was a kid.
Well, okay, yeah. Let's see.
Rick needs to
1978.
open
a
a
picture.
medicine museum there.
Well-
This is stuff this is stuff that was around when I was a kid, and I used to touch it. Now I don't.
I have an aspirin bottle that's glass that hasn't been opened.
Well,
Wow,
there's a reason for
wow.
that, Rick.
Wow.
You see, in order to get a prescription, you have to get a doctor to write it. The problem that you
You
have
have to
is
go to a doctor.
when a doctor sees you coming, they run and hide from you. So it's very hard for you to get a prescription in the first place.
Rick had a doctor told him his cholesterol was the highest he had ever seen, and Rick was in his 20s.
I was 28.
wow.
I
Wow.
was 28, and it was over 400 and something. And the
Well,
doctor
that's what
was
mine
having-
is.
Okay, the doctor was having a fit, but he was fat with a big fat face, and then he got mad at me because he was telling me how unhealthy I was. And I'm looking at him, and basically I told him, I said, "Well, are you healthy? Why do you look so fat or whatever?" And he got super offended, and I never went back to a doctor after that.
I'm surprised he didn't throw you out.
Well, he could have, but he would have got out of breath. He would never catch me.
Yeah,
How do we fix all this? Kiltz, how do we fix all this? How do we reverse this deadly tide? We're trying. We're trying.
It takes time. It
You
took time to
can't.
get here.
You can't. It won't happen.
You can't.
I kind of agree with you there. It takes generations it took for this problem to get as bad as it is, and I don't think there's a quick fix as long as
And Mitch, you often say we have to wait for the people that are saying these things to move on, to die.
exactly. That's an
But the
that's an
younger
old
people
saying.
are saying it too. The younger people are
The
saying it too.
central bankers.
I
Yeah.
shared the story of Dr. Berry's article on New York Post, which wasn't that great. It kind of was making fun of it, but like about him, losing 70 pounds and reversing his prediabetes and whatever. And
Dr.
the
Berry
first
is
comment
obsolete.
is one of my friends. The first comment is one of my friends saying, "Well, I wonder how his heart is."
Well,
first
it's
comment.
a
And this is
given
a young person.
assumption that fat clogs your arteries. I mean that is the basis
So
of the low fat movement.
There's no hope.
Look at what it did to me.
I'm surprised you're even alive, Rick.
I know. I mean, all the problems that people have. I don't even know what back pain is. I don't know. I don't know what arthritis is. I don't know
Well,
any of this stuff.
we want to kill you, Rick.
I don't even wear glasses.
Yeah.
Well, modern medicine has actually come up with a solution. We do not need carnivore. We do not need keto. It's called the GLPs. They are all over the news. They're all on the TV. It's a magic drug. You just
It's
take
all
it.
about the
Now
money.
you can even
Follow the
take
money.
You can take it injection. You can now take a pill. They have a GLP pill.
You know what I would do, Peter? I would, if you want to shut somebody down who's talking about GLPs, I would say to them simply, if you could tell me what those 3 letters stand for, I might think you know what you're talking about. What does GLP mean? Just ask that to everybody.
Glycolipoprotein.
No, it means
Glucagon-like
glucagon-like peptide.
Peptide 1.
But this, nobody knows what this shit is. We just get these acronyms in our head and we run around, we're an expert. We're the next expert. We get a YouTube channel and we start giving people advice and directing them to where they can buy this particular product.
At least they brought back nostalgia because they were making that group Pilot that sold that. What was that song in the 70s? Oh, 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 it's magic.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they made that popular.
Oh, Zempic, I heard that. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's the jingle. It's Coke jingle. It's all the jingles that our brain goes jingle, jingle. And it's called Marketing 101. It's called Mad Men. They know how to make us crazy. Right?
I was talking to a guy at work. He's an overweight guy. He's a little younger than me, but in his 50s. He is so happy he's going to get this trizepatide, whatever the hell it is. And he said, oh, I'm going to get this. And I'm like, man, don't do it. But he won't listen to me.
Well, he's listening, but he's not acting on it yet. But that's why we keep on saying healthy meat. Meat is the master meal. And your cat, Rick, is an obligate carnivore, do they say?
Ow. It's a menace. He's a black menace.
He's trying to eat Rick.
Ow. No, I am not on the menu, you black menace.
Ah.
Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. Vicious animal.
Hey, Kiltz, have you ever been to back in the day? Did you ever go to like a Morton's Steakhouse, one of these really high end steakhouses? You remember how they always had a cigar place, a room, and when all of the people went and got their fill of eating appropriated food, then they went to the cigar room and sat around and talked. I used to go to restaurants like that. That was healthier than anything that we've got today.
I went to Ruth Chris the other day. They did cook it just right, by the way.
Well, that's good.
It came out black and blue on a hot plate. I got extra butter, put it on there, salt. I ate half of it, and then I had the other half the next day. And it was pretty good. I think that, there was always a place to smoke a cigar and have a
Usually you should have a port wine or aperitif or something like that.
My favorite steakhouse is Ford.
All right. All right.
Ford F-250.
Your engine.
Yeah.
With a 7.3 IDI stove in it.
Powered by seed oils.
Yep.
Well, we will agree that the carnivore community is growing.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
It
And
is.
getting stronger.
It's a boutique organization.
That's for sure.
Always.
Well, basically we're all corralled and domesticated. So it's kind of like if you're an alcoholic and you live in a liquor store, how easy is it to give up liquor?
But
Impossible. It's impossible.
Being domesticated has its advantages. They live longer, like our cats.
Than in the wild.
Yes.
And
Because in the wild, they don't have support. But when you're domesticated, you have some support.
You got a trash digger, a dumpster. So essentially, we are living longer because of domestication.
That's right.
And
But the thing is, there's a limit to everything. You know how the universe works. If you go too much to one side or the other, then you start to get diminishing returns. You want to try to be domesticated in a way that's an advantage, but you don't want to be domesticated by others. That's the key.
all right. But ultimately, there's a domestication that's hard to break away from.
You can't. It's impossible.
We live it. It's the Matrix.
That's right. That's right.
And we all want to go live at Rick's house.
No, I don't think so. Nobody else is living like me. You don't see people with encyclopedias behind them and rotary phones and a Black Menace and old cars that don't run and riding a bike everywhere.
Well, I see a few people riding bikes everywhere. There are people that live worse than we do.
Oh, yeah.
Although bikes and cars don't mix very well.
I've been to Rick's house. It looks like between a 1950s stock room of a general store and a junkyard.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. When I get in one of those black and white houses, I feel lousy. It's like it takes all my excitement out. You walk in one of these places and there's an echo, hello, and it's all minimalist crap and the stupid black and white and every surface is hard. I'm like, no. I'd rather have my paneling, my books, my Black Menace, and all the familiar stuff. I like colors, textures. I like chrome. No more of that black, white, and gray, please.
And the front yard of Rick's is like a jungle, literally.
Yep.
Like giant banana plants, probably I'd say 10 feet tall at least. And,
More like
and
30 feet.
You can't even see past the street. It's like, it's everything's hidden. You can't even see his house.
Well,
It's all
Rick,
hidden.
I'm afraid, Rick, that you're going to have to give up on your lifelong dream of becoming a professional interior designer. I don't think anybody's going to hire you.
Nobody wants an engine block in their living room.
No.
But I will tell you, everything's very organized inside. Just like the stock room of a 1950s general store. Everything is on shelves. Everything, he knows where everything is. Believe me.
He's right.
Well, maybe you could help auto parts stores with their interiors.
Sometimes I have more than they do.
He's like an organized hoarder in a way.
Kiltz, are you happy with your show this morning? Because you asked for this.
This is Friday Live with friends.
Okay.
That's what it's all about. So just bring us all on and have a conversation. We're either drinking coffee, water, or smoking a cigar.
Cigars, yes.
I mean,
Friday with friends. Friday with friends.
I mean,
Yeah.
Kiltz, you got Mitch, Lewis, Magic Man, and you got Quack Senior and Quack Junior, and I.
That's
I'm in
right.
trouble.
Wow, yeah.
Who's Quack Junior?
I'm Quack Junior.
Peter.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to be Quack Junior? That's the question. It's Peter.
Good point, Louis.
Right. Quack, quack.
You got to admit, in this community, I'm the most oddball of all.
I bought
No argument.
my plane tickets for Hack Your Health. Just want to let
We'll
you
be at
know.
the
When and where is Zach Carroll, Talia? When am I going?
It's Tampa, June, what?
No, November
13
Wow.
through, give me a second.
13, 14, and
Too many
15.
days.
Yeah. I'm
13,
flying in on the
14,
12th.
15.
What about Quack Your Health?
Quack Your Health is in the basement.
That's up to you, Rick. We're waiting.
It's in the basement. It's in the basement.
Quack your health. Iguanacon. Wax
Can
stocks. You know, come on.
You're gonna make a wrong turn, go down this dark hallway, and you're gonna end up at Quack Your Health. You'll be like, where am I?
You know what? Rick quacks his health every day.
Yep.
I can't remember if I sold it on Carnivore Talk or if it was my live on last Sunday. But I remember when I was in Mexico last week, they had a family that some of them built a home for back in 2020 or 2019 in Mexico. They brought authentic tamales and donut duck food, which all I wanted to do was dig through the meat through those tamales. I wanted the meat, and I saw those donuts, and I'm thinking, man, is there some Mexican ducks over here so I can feed some ducks and fatten them up? Maybe I can take one home across the border.
All right, let's start with Lewis. What's your favorite meal?
Oh. I really enjoy flank and cut short ribs.
Mm.
I don't have them often. I cooked them in the oven. Steak and Butter Gal gave the recipe. I basically put them on I put them on a rack on a sheet pan, over a sheet pan, and I cooked them in the oven at 350 for 45 minutes, and they're delicious. And I ended at the end with in the boiler, and it's great.
You
Yeah,
do it
Mitch-
wow.
Go. All right, Mitch, what's your favorite carnivore meal?
Oh God. Right
Bacon
now,
and eggs.
bacon and eggs, really. Believe it or not, it is. Right now I'm
know.
getting ready to go to work. The rest of you guys are just playing. I have to go to work. I gotta be at my job at 7 a.m. So,
Yep.
I'm pouring myself a cup of coffee now, and I'm going to walk into my studio, which I set up earlier in anticipation of this live stream this morning with you. And I can stick with you for a little while because I'm already set up. But here is my studio.
Mitch Central.
Mitch,
Wow.
behind the scenes, everybody. I put the coffee on the coffee warmer, and there's the big chair, and here I am. So
That's where EFM radio station starts from.
that's it. WEFM
from,
in the morning.
The studio.
Ah,
Kelly, what's your favorite carnivore meal?
If I can afford it, my favorite would be a thick tomahawk ribeye with a lot of fat on it, and either rare or Kiltz is rare.
All right, Matt, what do you go to?
My go-to is picanha.
Oh,
wow.
Really?
Good one too.
really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't love picanha because it's not well marbled. You got to get the fat on the side, which is still good. And but I like to get that just basically close to the cap as I can. Peter, what's your favorite?
Oh,
T-bone.
that's easy. It's a big, giant bone-in T-bone with a side of cold butter, and I put Malden's. I melt a little butter on top as well, and then I sprinkle Malden's smoked sea salt.
I think I'm gonna have that tonight for dinner, Peter.
It's so good, man.
I'll send you a photo.
Melt a little butter first before you put the salt, and then you sprinkle some salt, and then with each bite of steak, I'm having a little bite of cold butter.
Yeah, butter.
Little butter that melts in your mouth with the steak. It's so good.
And let's get Rick here. What's your favorite iguana meal?
Well, actually, my favorite meal, I'm getting really hungry thinking about it, is tropical fruit fattened Muscovy duck, guillotined and deep fried in beef tallow.
Guillotined.
Yep,
All
guillotine. That way the meat is fresh and there's no adrenaline.
If it has heart attack, it's no good. The adrenaline
Well,
is no good.
if it has a heart attack and you can get it when it's still moving, it's very flavorful. It's succulent and delicious. It's delicious. And I actually got one. But if it has a heart attack and then the flies are buzzing around it because you got it too late, then it's no good.
A quick kill. Remove the feathers and dunk in the fire.
That's
Your
right.
onions
Cut
are
it open.
really
Delicious.
And I think Alia, what's your favorite meal?
Before I was pregnant, it was pork ribs and picanha, but now it's only eggs.
How many eggs do you eat? Do you eat a lot of eggs?
I'm eating a lot of eggs. Yeah, one day I ate 17 eggs.
How do you eat them?
Holy
How do you?
cow.
Right. Well, it was like 17 yolks, but that was like weeks ago. But I'm eating a lot of eggs right now.
How do you prepare them? How do you cook them?
Fried eggs, like sunny side up. Yeah.
And we know what Kiltzy's favorite. We know what Kiltzy's favorite is.
Raw fat.
Rare to raw, black and blue, ribeye, preferably dry aged, with butter, and I'll put that cold butter on and melt it on there. And sometimes what I'll do, if I cook it on the grill, I'll put the butter on while it's on the grill so the butter melts and brings up the flame, blackens it, a minute each side and done. But yeah, the ribeye, bone-in tomahawk. We got some great tomahawks from Costco the other day. Really good.
I haven't had
Bill,
one of those in a
the
couple
duck
of years.
doesn't have a heart attack from visceral fat. The duck has a heart attack from seeing Rick coming at it. Okay, so
That's good. I like that. I like
It's
that.
true. It's right, Rick. It's not because of the river. It gets afraid of Rick.
Well, that's it. But that's why I invented the guillotine. That way they never see me. Every time they see me, I'm bringing them fruit and other duck food.
Yeah, so they actually love Rick. They think he's their
Well,
friend
this
until the
one,
guillotine.
this one got afraid. It wasn't the visceral fat. He got afraid.
Well,
No,
you
they're
know,
not
when you-
afraid of Rick at all.
I gave him too many mangoes. That's the problem. I mean, mango season's about a month, and he was eating mangoes every day. And after a month, he just died of a heart attack.
These mangoes are trying to kill you. What can I
That's
say?
right. Mangoes are deadly.
As long as we can make you afraid of fat and think low of you and your body, we've got you domesticated.
Isn't it funny how the skinniest people are not afraid of fat?
Well, many of them are.
True.
Most of them are.
You're not.
Well, I'm not, but I would say that, I mean, most human beings are afraid of being fat, and they think less of themselves because they are fat, because they've been brainwashed to think that way.
That's true.
That's why everyone is on a diet, doing exercise, thinking it's going to make them skinny, eating a low-fat diet, and or taking a GLP-1.
I think
Ridiculous.
it's mostly because of appearance. We're focused too much on appearance as opposed to health.
But when I was growing up, they always had in the magazine and Popular Science, gain weight fast. Everybody wanted to gain weight. And now they want to be skinny. It doesn't make sense.
Well, here's the other thing. They also are promoting this weight loss surgery where they reduce the size of your stomach, remove some of the intestine. And I have a neighbor, she done that. And I'm like, you can simply just change it by changing your diet, eating a proper human diet. I said, I've been on the carnivore diet for almost 2 years. At this time it was a month or a year and a half. And I'm like, I lost over 70 pounds, but I also lost a lot of the inflammation in some of my area. Most of my body healed. And she didn't want to hear it because she's thinking, oh, this will help me and keep the weight down. All it is just a tool. It's a mindset that you have to do it. Soon as you have that weight loss surgery, you have to change your mindset. Otherwise, you're going to be right back to square one.
Kelly, you know who's having gastric bypass surgery on the 18th of the month?
Carnivore Kip.
Carnivore Kip. I tried to talk him out of it. I even tried to tell him try a GLP first, because he's
don't cut your body.
Yeah, he's completely addicted to sugar and carbs. He's just too.
He's completely
addicted.
back on regular diet, right? He looked like
he's
gained
back
a lot
on a
more
regular
weight
diet. He gave up on carnivore. He's doing the SAD diet because he knows he's about to have this surgery. So what's the?
I'm surprised
the problem is
they're gonna do the surgery after he gained so much weight back. Don't they make you lose weight before the surgery?
Yeah, but he's already been cleared, so it doesn't matter. He's already been cleared.
Oh, wow.
So he's eating duck food now?
Yes, he told me. I messaged him. He said yes. He's eating regular.
Wow. Regular sounds disgusting. Why would anybody downgrade their diet?
And he plans to do carnivore after the surgery?
He says that, but here's the problem. He's back on the regular diet, Lewis. He's back to square one. He's not going to do it.
Peter's right.
He's going to be on all those shakes and everything. That's all seed oils and everything.
The system domestication. And again, in the world of living in it, it's hard to break free. That's our biggest problem.
Right.
I just finished a 5-day fast 2 weeks ago. I'll do another one, I think, in July. We'll see. Last year I did 15 days. I'm not sure I'm going to do that this year. Don't know. Not required.
Nothing wrong with domestication. It gave us cattle.
Oh, I forgot to mention. You guys know Adrienne Gledhill? She just had a gastric bypass reversal.
Right.
Yeah, my daughter did too. My daughter
doing okay.
I think Kip has sealed his fate, unfortunately. Because most people that have these bypass surgeries, if they're eating addictive foods, they always find a way to cram as much sugar into them as possible, which means they have to eat the most sugar dense foods because otherwise they to get full. My
Isn't
daughter
sugar
did. My
the
daughter
easy-
gained a ton of weight after her gastric band.
Isn't sugar the easiest thing for them to absorb?
Yeah, and you can drink it. You can drink
See?
it.
Yeah, you can drink all that stuff. You can drink. Yeah, you don't need to wait. You don't have
And
to.
ice cream. Holy cow. The amount of ice cream that you can eat even after the surgery is enough to kill you.
The only ice cream that's edible is the one that Robert Kiltz makes.
I agree.
Amen to that.
I agree.
That's the only one
I
that
gotta get me
tastes
some of
good.
that.
I hate ice cream otherwise. I find it disgusting.
Well, that's you.
you know,
That's-
after
that's
you
you.
see these videos about this Nestle, you know, like those drumsticks where are that ice cream saying that they're not melting. I mean, it's true. I'm afraid to even eat regular ice cream from a store or anything. So I'm like, if I'm gonna have ice cream, I'm gonna make it, and it's the Kiltz's way.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Add the fat, eat less frequently, salt is good, and go to work. Is exercise required in life? Or really, we should be working in life and hunting and gathering and doing something productive. Isn't that the key?
I
Oh,
get
yeah.
my exercise Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, with a half-hour lunch break. I may take a break, sit for here and there, but I go up and down 3 flights of stairs. I dump AC pans. I lift almost 4 pieces of sheetrock to fix ceilings, turn apartments. So there's my gym. And then after that, I'm here on my property, mowing, weed eating, fixing fences, cleaning fence rows, stuff like that. I got a project here on my property I got to do before all end of August, and that's to clean around my lagoon. And it's not going to stop me, even if I have a bad hip joint. It's not stopping me. I feel great. I just have to take a break here now and then I keep on going.
Well, you wore me out just listening.
Yeah. This is one interesting part about GLP-1s and the surgeries. They still require you to change your diet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Who does? Who really does? When they
some do, but the majority of people that either do a bypass or GLP-1s have to. They mostly get it back. They're all failures. But in the mind.
Well, I got 2 minutes before I got to start here, guys. My countdown clock says 1:59, and I'm going to say goodbye to you right now. I'm ready to go. Here I am sitting at Command Central, and I will see you in 2 minutes because I got to get on a plane, fly there, and get back here in time to do the show. So,
all right, all.
That was fun, buddy. See you later, everybody.
See you in a few, Mitch.
See you, Mitch.
Guys. See you, Mitch. All right, Ollie.
It's time.
All right, I'll see you in
Have a
Montello.
great day.